Frightening Craigslist experience in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Am I living in the Twilight Zone? Wow. Talk about like overly exaggerating something that's not even true, for one. And two, like, so someone texting someone saying, I do not want to meet you. You're making me uncomfortable. I think you're paranoid. Is a frightening experience. What happened into your life to call a texting someone saying, saying, I do not want to meet you. I am not comfortable with meeting you because you're paranoid. And then turning it around like you got a split personality, a borderline personality disorder, and saying like, the words that I just said, wow. And then the iNews TV will believe anything and put anything on there. So corrupt iNews, corrupt cops, corrupt security guard. Might as well say corrupt Columbia Mall because they're allowing it. They allow people, so from what I hear, people have stolen from people's stores and gotten away with it because the security guard do not know how to do their job. But then someone who doesn't do anything wrong, who's actually posting videos on YouTube left and right in Columbia Mall, talking about love and giving the world hope and about making the world a better place, and about how everyone deserves love and everyone can improve. And what happens? Cops believe a delusional, mentally ill woman who is overly paranoid about something that isn't even true. Wow. Huh. Is there something about the city that I'm not aware of, like, or something that happened in her life, like she's been chased by the mafia, or she was chased by some serial killers or something? I mean, seriously, what goes to the extreme for some woman to, like, get so overly paranoid over a nice guy that did nothing wrong, said nothing wrong to her, other than said nothing or did nothing wrong to her. Period. I said I didn't want to meet her. Huh. Oh, so you're gonna throw that around and change it and say that it's a really bad Craigslist experience when you never even met me. Oh, that's right, you met me. Somehow you knew what I look like because I told you I'm trying to start a nonprofit, because you saw me posting videos, and you saw, most importantly, you saw me posting at the fireplace, which is where I said I would meet you. So you assumed it was me, but didn't know for sure. Okay, that makes perfect sense. And then why are you causing me problems when I didn't even meet you? I don't know what you look like. Didn't know what you look like. Didn't care to meet you because you just seemed very sketchy, and then to add to it, to make it even more sketchy and extremely messed up, I said I don't want no drama, and you bring way, way more drama than I need. I don't need no drama, period. I like having a drama-free life. I've actually enjoyed living by myself because of people like you or Amanda and many other people who don't know, they don't know to not cause drama. They don't know to not be just be stable. People can get blamed for all these things that they do or don't do because of the other person making excuses for their own actions. I've seen it happen over and over again in other people's lives, in my life. Sad but true. And here it goes again, because I decided to stand my ground and say, you know what? I'm not comfortable with meeting you, but I can't hang out at the mall and sit down because I'm already there anyways, so why don't I just hang out for a little bit? Besides, I was going to make videos on making the world a better place, and what do? I'm going to call the iNews because I'm overly delusionally paranoid. And I want to cause problems with someone. I want to not make the world a better place. I want to make the world worse by causing problems with someone. That's what you were trying to do. You need help, if you see this video, Amanda, delusional, like seriously delusional. And then you said that I was posting an ad on looking for a female. I did not say anything on the ad saying looking for a female. I said I was looking for a roommate in general. I said I've been more comfortable with female roommates. But for people like yourself, that's not the kind of female roommate I'd want. You'd be like a man roommate, a woman that has like both a personality of a man and a woman by the way you acted. Actually, no, I'll take that back because a man could like. The reason I don't like a man roommate is because of because of being physically violent. However, you're the kind of female roommate that is emotionally unstable. That's mentally unstable that I would not want. And I don't need any of that. I don't need problems like that. And unfortunately, you still cause me problems because you wouldn't accept that I did not want you as a roommate. So you decided to get upset at that, get all personal, and cause me problems and making it so I can't go to the mall for a year because the cops, say we can do whatever we want. We'll use our power to basically abuse our power. Security guard abusing their power. Columbia Mall abusing their power. Private property. Are you sick? The black, people who back in the day, like when racism existed. The black people or African Americans or black people in general were not allowed in certain restaurants, certain places. And that was considered acceptable back in the day. Because it's business property, private property. That's discrimination and wrong. And here you are, doing this to me, and then, and they say, oh, this is private property, it's business property, and that's discrimination, and they had nothing on me, but then they can, use a delusional, paranoid, schizophrenic woman against me because she tries to change the wording around. Should she show the text to the police officers? Did she show the text to the iNews? No, the iNews wants to spread lies. News is known to spread lies. Cops are known to spread lies. I know for a fact they are. History is known full of lies, and this is one of many ways lies are in history. This is really sad that this proves of how Grand Forks definitely has a lot of problems, and this is one of the issues that can be addressed in Grand Forks, in North Dakota, and in the world. There are people who have gone through domestic violence, people who have gone through child abuse, people who have gone through violence in general, people who have gone through many, many problems that the cops continue to let happen over and over again. But then the cops show up for something that isn't even serious, there's not even a problem, there's nothing bad happening. And they let millions of problems that have existed, just happen. Wait till it happens, or the fact that, basically taking things seriously that aren't even bad. And then when things really are bad, I'll wait till it happens because, that's, this is how we do this. We're corrupt. We'll do things whatever way we want because we don't know how to better society. There are good cops out there, I don't admit that. There are good people out there, I admit that. There are people who are born again Christians that try to make the world a better place. There are people who try to do things better for society. It's just really sad that, the cops, would allow this, the ones that showed up. And then, the security guard would allow that. It's like, okay, so someone calls in saying that, and then it just becomes the reality because someone makes up a lie. What does society come to get to the point where people can just say whatever they want and anyone will believe it? That's really sad. What about things that really do happen? What about evidence? What about making the world better? What about improving the world? What about things that happen on a daily basis that get unnoticed, that are really a problem, instead of things that are made up by delusional people like yourself who can think it's okay to do what she did. It's not okay. Not okay at all. I usually have trouble sleeping lately anyways, and then I eventually go to, I end up getting plenty of sleep after a while, but now it's like, not only am I having trouble, I'm not haven't gotten to bed yet, but I got this on my mind because I'm not allowed to Columbia Mall, Grand Forks, North Dakota because of a delusional woman that spreads lies about me. Someone who's paranoid, thinking it's okay to cause problems with me. Just say whatever she wants. And get away with it. Life can get better for all, but we gotta focus on the right things instead of focusing on the wrong things. There is hope for everyone. Sadly, this kind of stuff happens on a daily basis. People causing problems, people causing drama, people gossiping, people causing turmoil, people not making life better. We all need God and Jesus. Until we really realize that Jesus is the answer, that God and Jesus is the answer, that Jesus saves, that God and Jesus love all, we'll always be fighting the same battle. We'll always be going through these same problems. We'll continue to think that we have the answers, when the answer is God and Jesus. The answer is look toward God and Jesus. The answer is trust in God and Jesus. The answer is have faith in God and Jesus. The answer is don't depend on the world, but depend on God and Jesus. I got saved when I was 17 or became born again Christian then. Hasn't been an easy through life after that time that I became born again Christian because of the way the world can be, because the fact that no one's perfect. I'm not perfect, no one is. However, on a daily basis, I continue to try to be a good Christian, and with God's help, I notice it's been making a difference with me going as a Christian, even when people can't always tell, because people look at the outward appearance. God sees the heart. If she was truly a Christian, she wouldn't have pulled this, regardless of her having a mental illness or not, or whatever problem she could have. Well, I hope you found this video inspiring in some way or another, helpful, and I hope you'll be a part of an amazing cause where we can all make the world a better place, that we can all work together to improve the world. This video is not about like trying to point the finger at her or the cops or the security guard, other than it's wrong what they did. It's wrong that they pulled the crap that they did. That corruption, that the lies, this ridiculous thing that happened because of someone calling in and them believing it. Believing in something that's not even true. Wow. Whatever. It happens. It's life. People make mistakes. People do not realize what they do. Like I learned in church, I not learned because I already knew this, but like it was brought up in church recently, where Jesus says on the cross, "Forgive me, God, for they do not realize what they do." Or I think he says, "Forgive me, Father," but anyways, he said, "Forgive me, for they do not realize what they do." And he's talking about, them killing him on the cross. However, it could also be related to everything in life. It's also a way to be compassionate toward those cops that didn't realize what they were doing when they decided to pull that on me. The security guard that didn't realize what she was doing when she pulled that on me, or the woman who decided to call the inews and the cops and make this in an issue that wasn't even an issue because of her mental illness or because of her own problems. she did not realize what she did. We need to pray for everyone. We need to do our best to be a good witness, be a good example, so others will become born-again Christians too. We all need God and Jesus. We all need that help. We all need that hope. Everyone deserves love. We all do. Yes, we fall short of the glory of God. Yes, we are all sinners. Yes, we all deserve hell. But we all shouldn't judge us to the point of being like, you should go to hell. No, we should do our best to be loving, to be amazing for others, so others will know God and Jesus, so others will become born-again Christians, so we all will have that hope, so we all can go to heaven one day, so we all will have a better life on earth, and we can make others' lives better. We can all make the world a better place. Let's strive to be the best people we can be, knowing that there's hope for all in God and Jesus, hope for all, for everyone, because God and Jesus love all and wants the best for everyone. Let's all be that hope. Be that hope so others can see the light that God and Jesus can shine. Where God can be glorified. We can be that good example. Whether you're a Christian or not, we can all be good examples. We can all make the world a better place. We can all be loving.